Michael says, is it irrational to think about relocating the 49ers back to SF? It seems when we moved to a warmer climate, injury after injury after injury occurred since we moved in 2014.
Here's my answer to that. I'm sorry, Michael. It's, as John Gruden used to say, it's irrelative.
No, hold on. I say if they use this as an excuse to move back to San Francisco, God love them. Yeah, move back to San Francisco.
Oh yeah,
blame it on Santa Clara. Yeah,
go back to San Francisco.
Absolutely, that's a great idea. It's Santa Clara's fault.
Okay, it's Santa Clara's fault.
It's Santa Clara's fault. It's bad juju. It's the football gods saying that they don't belong there. That's what it is. There's no other.
Iggy, that's why you're smarter than I am.
Yeah, I learned that. Football Gods 101 at UCLA. Iron Niners has been saying it for years. Candlestick Curse. Why did they tear it down? I don't know. There's no way to prove it wrong. How can you say it's not a candlestick curse? You can't say it. Anyway, those are the last comments.
Iggy, did you take Football Gods 101 at
Football
UCLA?
Gods 101? Yeah, it was a prereq.
But you also took dinosaurs.
That was the hardest class. That was the biggest mistake I took at UCLA. It was the only C I ever got. It was a C+. It was the hardest class. I was thinking like, oh, this is going to be really fun. No, the class is identify different fossils. That's the hardest thing in the world. The hardest thing in the world.
Tell him who was in your class.
Russell Westbrook. And every time I was walking to the class, he was walking away. And I was thinking, man, the class hasn't started yet. And one time I told him, I said, Russell, you're walking the wrong direction. He didn't break stride. He looked over his shoulder and he said, he looked at me, he said, ha! Which I thought was the perfect answer because athletes have it different. They don't really have to go to the practice. They have all these study groups that are fantastic. He went to the study group. I'm sure he got an A in that class while I was an idiot getting a C+. So more power to you, Russell. And now he's worth like $500 million. So who am I? Who am I to talk to Russell Westbrook? I'm sitting in my PJs in my bedroom. Justin says, would it not benefit the Niners to be more open with the media, say 2-3 media days a week?
Well, during the regular season, they do have more media days, right?
Yes, they do.
The defensive coordinator talks, the offensive coordinator talks, Kyle talks. So they do have a lot of media days. And they love them. Yeah. I'm sure they love them.
The Niners are so bad at PR. I mean, they should all be loved. They're the 49ers. What's interesting to me is, I don't know if you've noticed, but Robert Saleh, he's over in New York. They love him over there. He took like his 8 kids to a New York Knicks game, and they put him on the big screen, and the whole place went nuts. It was during the playoffs. He's a big hit. He's so easy to like. I mean, even when you saw him on the sidelines doing all that stuff, it's like, I can relate to that guy. Kyle's much harder to relate to.
Here's the thing.
What?
Saleh is a good guy, but Saleh is extremely strategic.
It's the honeymoon over there. If he loses 4 games, it's over.
Yeah, but having said that,
yeah,
he's strategic and he thinks about stuff like that. How am I going to get the media? Don Nelson thought about that.
Kyle should think about that.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Kyle hasn't spent a moment of his life thinking, how am I going to get Grant Cohn over on my side? It's
Robert Saleh figured that out 3 years ago. He figured it out 3 years ago. First of all, he figured out that it was necessary. Second of all, he accomplished it in like 2 months. I got to give him credit. Very smart. Look at him now. Why is he the head coach of the Jets? Because I said he should be. I campaigned for him. I think he gets that job without me? Probably not. I don't know. So, yeah, Kyle, learn from Robert Saleh. It's the best decision he ever made.
Yeah, you know what I think? Here's what I think. You know how you always say Saleh should call Shanahan and ask him about this, about that. Shanahan should call him and say, Robert, or Saleh, as he calls him.
Saleh.
How do I get along with the media?
Yeah, you know that personality you have? How do I get one?
Could I borrow it for a day?
Could I just borrow it for a day? It's such a great personality. It's charming.
Yeah. Oh. May I borrow your personality? Can you borrow a person's personality?
Why not? I think Robert Saleh is a very generous guy. He could try.
Would he have to be Kyle for a day?
Oh, that'd be tough. Would you have to talk through your nose and into your belly button the whole time? Well, sorry. Rod Simmons, Lowell, Jim Harbaugh even had his guys learn boxing around this time and learn Navy SEAL stuff. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. That's a lot of P's. It's got to be true.
I love it. I didn't know that he had him learn boxing. I watch boxing matches all the time on TV, on my YouTube all the time.
Dad, tell me you didn't watch Mayweather Logan Paul. You didn't watch that, did you?
Oh God, no.
Good.
I'm talking
Good.
about boxing, not
Boxing.
ridiculous, not the
Not
circus.
ridiculous. Yeah, the circus. Ryan says, if Kyle makes a change to practice, do you think small? And what do you think it would be? I think in spring I wouldn't have competition. It would all
and
be
very
learning.
few padded practices.
Yes.
You know,
Now they don't have padded practices now, but again, no competition. If they're not ready for 1-on-1s, they're not ready for 7-on-7s and 11-on-11s either.
I'm
It
with
should
you.
just, yeah, that's what I would do.
I'm with you. There should be more team building activities.
Team building. Michael,
Iggy,
yes.
before we get to Michael, we should have family building activities.
Oh, that would be so much fun.
Wouldn't that be fun? We get Brian
Yeah.
over and Carolyn and the kids and you and Swasti and Dawn and me, and we could do family building activities.
Yeah, we could play Monopoly.
That's, you know what I was going to say. Among the team building activities, we'll get to you in a minute, Michael.
Yeah.
I think they should have a big Clue tournament.
Oh, yeah,
All the
absolutely.
players, you know,
Clue is a
Miss
lot of fun.
Miss
I'm good at
Scarlet,
Clue.
yeah, Colonel Mustard.
Zinzi taught me how to play Clue, and I got tricks up my sleeve that you would
Yeah.
never believe.
I think there should be a Clue Smackdown.
Oh man, I would watch that. They should live stream it. We could discuss it.